Good day, everyone, and welcome to episode number 15, halfway through, I think, Operation Spring Crane. And we're fighting in the map for Black Caves. And this is part 2, because in part 1, we wiped out a insurgent cell, and they sprung up somewhere else, oddly enough. So without further ado, let's just load Spring Crane. Launching Operation Spring Crane. And there we are. Now, we did have some issues in our last episode. Our biggest issue at the moment seems to be around money, and the fact that the governor that we chose, the Warlord, oh man, you know, we're basically bribing troops to stay in the fight. It's costing us a fortune. So on any future playthroughs, he will not be my governor of choice, for sure. And to be honest, we had an advisor, but I'm not seeing the impact of the advisor in the game. But that's just what it is. Now, also, I must tell you that prior to starting this game, or this scenario, Rebel Inc. had an update, and we went to update 0.6.2 with a couple of things. The first one being that they have now added a new difficulty called Brutal, or Ultra Mega Brutal, or something like that, which just means like it's another level of insanity at the top end of the hard tree. But they also, and more importantly, did some changes to the mini-map. And you'll notice now, when you mouse over particular zones, you get information about local support, about stability, about what their concerns are. Yep. And I don't know if they've... Yes. Oh, very good. What does the red mean? Oh, red is for the areas, right. Green is for good. 40.6. Yeah, okay. And that's a little bit sketchy, but sure. So they've done some good things there, and that's going to make looking at things a lot easier. Man, I'll tell you what, though, our stability is only at 18. We are not doing at all well. We've got 3 zones with jobs and 3 zones with power. 3 zones with jobs and 3 zones with power. Let's have a look at this for a second. Power. Jobs. Encourage legitimate land trade by arbitrating new contracts and clarifying land ownership laws. We are going to have to look at the corruption. What is the corruption, by the way? 33. It's not looking good, is it? We need to hit corruption. And I think we're probably going to do this. No, we're not. It costs too much money. Ooly-dooly. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to get some land rights going on. And then we need to start attacking the insurgents. But first of all, we're going to defend Foxtrot Whiskey with them. And then we're going to start coming across here and giving these guys some grief. Okay, let us carry on. And in fact, let's you go up there for a minute. Now I am going to bring you back because I want you in there. Because I don't like that guy roaming it. And they're over there as well. Hooly dooly. Well, talk about little pop-ups. Concern over lack of electricity. Spring crane support level is falling. Wow. In Echo Papa because it isn't addressing local civilian needs. Echo Papa. Echo Papa. Is there a naming convention to this that we could work out? Ah, there you go. Seriously? Okay, all right, Echo Papa. We have $20 now. Oh, we've got electricity. I wish you could direct these to a particular zone, and that would be very useful. No, I'm not going to. Short extension. Holy dolly. All right, Mr. Warlord, you reckon you're so good? Just wait till those units get into position. We're going to delay because I want to whack them on the head one more time. Look at that. We're not doing it all well. At all well. And I'm going to cause the insurgents some grief. We need to actually have a look at the military and see what we can get our hands on because we're struggling a bit at the minute. All right, let's do it. And let's do this as well. We just have to. We just have to. Go! Started. What? Why not? Oh, what? These guys are costing me a fortune. And I'm out of money. Holy dooly. I don't have $1. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, I had $3. Yeah. Okay. Let's go there for a minute. Back. Oh, here we go. Villagers complaining that Mal Coalition soldiers are frisking local women. Well, uh-oh. We can't do anything about it because we need $5. Oh my gosh. Okay, just give me $1 more. Yay! Okay, there you go. The situation resolved. We got $2 left in the bank. We're just very good. All right, come on. We need to get on with this. Insurgent camp destroyed. Fine, good. We need to isolate these guys. I don't see how we are going to do this. Oh, now what? Publicly accused. Oh, what happened here? We can't do a counter-strike. We can't... Oh, dear. Now we're stuck. This is the first time we've ever done a public accusation, actually. Our diplomatic relations with the rival country decreased significantly, and intelligence suggests that it has significantly increased levels of support for the insurgents. Increase insurgent capabilities. Oh, yeah. Medicine supply chains vastly improved. Reports from healthcare advisors indicate that Spring Crane has overseen a 25% rise in the number of people with access to quality medicine. I think that's quite good. We're going to deploy you there. And then we are going to do this. Nothing like getting fresh troops and using them. Pay the... Oh, man. Hooly dooly. And look, the stability is only at 28%. And we're down in reputation. Like, seriously down. We found an insurgent training camp. And you don't get your bonus until we get in there and whack these guys, buddy. Oh, we're having a hard time with this one. You know what? Let's threaten them. What the heck? Female pilot makes headlines. A local airline has hired its first ever female pilot. In interviews, she described the plight of progressive women in the region and how Spring Crane's reforms had opened up new career paths for them. Excellent. But we're sort of dying on the vine here. Oh, here we go. Luxury hotel proposed in Foxtrot Victor. An international firm wants to build a lavish new hotel tower in Foxtrot Victor. Completing this project would be a reassuring sign of prosperity. How should we proceed? Well, provide all necessary approvals for the construction project and fund extra security measures. Increase zone level support, unknown chance of long-term tourism. You gotta have security. You can't do this without security. Okay. I am sending you home, not because I want to, but because I need to. And what's your issue? Oh my word. Okay, fine. Okay, how are we doing up there? Are we winning? We have a scant $13 in the bank account and only 32% stability in the region. What's your... Oh my gosh. Seriously? Insurgent threat in... okay. Various sources of funding and manpower increasing insurgent capability. Deal with them quickly before things get out. Well, thank you, Sherlock. You're a rocket scientist, aren't you? Oh my word. Yeah, that'll be right too, wouldn't it? Okay, we need to move you over to there and you over to there. It's not ideal, but it's the best we've got. Oh no. Oh, we are dying on the vine here. Insurgents lose support. Decrease insurgent capability. Fine. Protests against new women's rights laws. Okay, here we go. We get this is roll back the reforms. We lose 4 reputation. We decrease support level in urban zones. 30% chance of international anger and 30% chance of hate crime rise. We engage the critics. Use engagement and education to convince critics that, excuse me, that women's rights reforms are essential for the future of the region. Cost $5, 35% chance, slightly increased corruption. We can reject everyone's concerns, decrease support level, especially in remote and rural areas, and 85% chance insurgent recruitment bonus. Not much of a choice, is it? We are engaging the critics, and we will educate everyone, and if they don't like it, we will send them to jail. There we go. Fix that problem. We don't even have $3 in the bank that we can apologise. Oh dear. We're covering it up. Woof. That was more luck than anything else. What have we got there? Caves or build a garrison? Sure. Okay. Ooh, what's happening there? We found caves. Literacy rates soar. Flying through the air. thanks to Spring Crane's recent literacy drive, the number of adults able to read and write in the region has risen by 49%. I find that somewhat on the optimistic side. Although if you're saying that there were 10 people in the region and now 4.9 of them, sorry, there are 10 people who can read out of 10,000 and we've gone up to 15, then yeah, that makes sense. That's probably okay. Got to watch statistics there. They're very misleading. Ooh, whoa! We've got some serious issues going on there. So first of all, you are not being in an urban zone. Oh, contact re-established with insurgent leaders. Our team have re-established communications with the insurgent leadership in the region. What should Spring Crane do now? Try to talk. Delay. And threaten. I need some well, actually. Let's try this one. Let's be reasonable. All right, let's not be reasonable anymore. Let's hold on to this urban zone for a start. Luxury hotel in Foxtrot Victor getting rave reviews. Tourism is creating jobs across the region. The economic boost gives Spring Crane 3 reputation. Yeah, but it's still not doing well. And increases your support level. Well, 42%, so that's an improvement. But we are struggling up here. And I think we need to stop these guys heading further west. We've got issues down here too. Let's just whack them. They might escape, but we can deal with it, I think. Tell you what, let's do that. No, actually, let's do this. No. Okay, we forced them up into there. Now let's force them out of there into there. Oh man, I am seriously over the Warlord. As in, like, as a game mechanic, he's got to be the worst choice ever for a governor. Ever. Short extension. I mean, that's not even we're dying on the vine here. Oh my gosh. I have a funny feeling that we're not doing particularly well on this map. Yeah. We'll try to talk. Peace progress on the right-hand side. Peace progress on the right-hand side. Okay, let's just wipe them out while the going's good. I wonder where they went down there. They seem to have gone away. All right, let's see what you have to say. Journalist requesting access to Spring Crane. An acclaimed journalist working for an established international newspaper has asked to embed herself in Spring Crane's headquarters to work on a story. How will Spring Crane respond? Well, yeah, we're going to go with this one because, sure, what could possibly go wrong? One reputation. After all of that, we need a lot more than just one. Now, I know you need a bonus. It's called a bribe. Thank you. What's your issue? Oh no. Apologise. Despite the tragic loss of civilian life, your apology is accepted. Decreased support level. Oh man. Clean water supplies rise dramatically. Well, we're up to 53% instability. Spring Crane is improving water supplies in the region. the number of people dying each year from dehydration has fallen by 37%. So 100 people died last year. And this year, 63 of them are still alive. No, 63 died this year. 37 of them are still alive. Not what you would call something to write home about. But I guess, this is the problem with statistics. Yeah, it's an improvement, but, really, there's a river flowing, there's several rivers flowing through the middle of all of this. It's like you can do better. Spring Crane gives insurgent negotiators what they want. Giving in makes you seem very weak, lose 9 reputation. Great. Increase insurgent negotiation. Increase insurgent negotiation speed. Interesting. They set up a party. We lose 4. We ban them. You know what? You're banned. We get 4 reputation, and we needed it too. Look, we're still at 68. Oh dear. Update rules for engagement. Go from 38% to 50%. No, sorry. Go from 50% to 38. No, I'm going to keep the rules unchanged. Okay. Oh, don't tell me you want more money. Sorry. Yeah, of course you do, but I'm going to wait till you're actually screaming at me. We need to be getting on with some stuff, and the stuff we need to be getting on with... Oh, look, corruption's gone. Excellent. Let's do something in the military sphere, shall we? Let's see what we've got. Intimidation tactics. Warlord publicly threatens national soldiers and their families with collective responsibility for failure to win in combat. Increases national soldier strength but decreases support level. Not a fan. Warlord dedicates resources to finding national soldier deserters and has them killed to encourage the rest. Increases strength but decreases support level. Wow. It's not going well, is it? Upgrade ordnance to use advanced satellite imaging integration and increase airstrike accuracy. Decreases the risk of civilian casualties. I like this one better. Deploy extra air crews. Oh, what's this one? Develop tactics to allow soldiers to rapidly remove. Maybe next time. Government. 9. Use electronic media, cell phones and radio to empower conversation amongst locals and rapidly communicate news to the region. Multiplies existing and future support levels. Yes. We need to get moving on this thing because we need to get this done. Job done, I believe, is the expression. Pay the freaking bonus. Turn a blind eye. Oh, man. Oh, look, they're down there. Tanks. They're not taking an urban unit. That's an urban area. That's for sure. And what they are going to do, with a bit of luck, is get bottled up in there. Ah, something's happened. Peace decommissioning. A key theme in peace negotiations. Guns. That's a key theme. Yep, guns. And what the guys who have them do with them when we're done. Insurgents keep all weapons. That's never happening. Insurgents hand in heavy weapons. What's a heavy weapon? A tank? A machine gun? We could force them to hand in all weapons, and we could get 4 reputation, and we're going to make them angry. But we made them angry in the last one. So I think we're going to have to go with the hand in heavy weapons. It's like the compromise route, which I think we probably are okay to do. 58% stability. Oh, look, they're everywhere. Holy dooly, they are everywhere too. You're not progressing to the east. That's my take on that. Apologies, $3, sure. Whew. Despite the tragic loss of civilian life, your apology is accepted. I don't know what that symbol means. I mean, I know it means there are caves, but I don't know why it's yellow. Oh, now what? Transitional justice, any form of justice. Spring Crane gives insurgent negotiators what they want. Giving in makes you seem very weak. Increase insurgent negotiation speed. I'm going to do it, actually, which I've never done this before. I've never gone that far to the giving them what they actually wanted case. But I feel I'm going to do that to move this along. New police chief boosts security. A new ex-militia police chief is improving security across the region with a no-nonsense approach. Insurgents will find it harder to capture zones, but there are a few concerns about his methods. Surprise! He worked in an army that gets regular bonuses to just stay and fight, which most people would just consider to be their job. Oh, look, caves. Now, what's the difference between yellow and white? You can't, maybe we can click on it actually. Spring Crane sees more family homes powered. 54% more family homes are receiving power from more reliable sources, such as repaired power stations and supply lines. That's very good. Let's pause the game for a minute and have a look at the region. So it's that one and that one. Hold on. Ah, you can't tell. Oh, look, you can zoom down. What's that? Okay, where are the details? Local news. Community teachers being trained. Basic medical supplies provided underway. Mobile literacy classrooms there. District representatives there. Local militia forces are funded. Local support level 1. No takeovers. Minor road. Supporters 2. Neutrals 2,000. Hostiles 500. Concern over lack of water, which is not being built there. Sanitation. Local support reduced by less than 1%. Interesting. But nothing about insurgents. That's us, I'm assuming, because it's green. They may be caves, and I don't know what that is. There's a tank unit there, and if I'm not mistaken, that looks like an Abrams. Surprise! Oh, okay. So what is the difference between, it's not really yellow, is it? It's more like an orange cave system, and a red cave, a white caves like that, and then, hang on, now which one is which? It's that one there. It's going from red to orange. Why? Don't know, actually. All right, let's... Oh, I got $43 too. All right, let's have a look what we got. 2 zones have issues about jobs. Check. 1 zone has a concern over electricity. And 1 zone has a medical issue. Let's have a look and see what we've got in the civilian category. We've only got 1 medical, but we've got 2 education. Now, what do roads give us again? Improve smaller roads and dirt tracks, removing potholes and widening where needed. Make zones more accessible. Gives bonus to construction, combat and intel. That seems like a really good idea. And now I think it might be appropriate to develop tactics to allow soldiers to rapidly remove insurgents from cave complexes. My recollection was that that meant hyperbaric munitions, which I would have to say, from a personal point of view, sounded pretty horrendous. But there you go. And you, dear. Short extension. Tough at the top. 61% stability. I wonder what happens. Gosh, we're down to 57. Oh, gosh. Okay, now I'm going to antagonise them, because I'm not apologising for fighting on behalf of the country I'm in to kick out people who, quite frankly, in this scenario would end up being brutal dictators. Oh, who said that? Yeah, I know, you want money. Pay bonus. What a surprise! Who would have thought? I know, right? Oh, no you don't. Oh, actually... Oh, now, oh, there's more stuff going on. 63%. That's orange too, but I have no idea why. Future. This is it. The piece is all about the future. Key theme. Spring Crane and insurgents compromise on the issue. Compromising with the insurgents makes you seem weak. Well, you know what? At some point or other, you just want peace, even if it costs you $9 for a freaking bonus for these guys who are supposed to be fighting to protect their own countrymen. Yeah, right. Foreign rivals supporting insurgents. You know what? Counter-strike. Deniable assets. We didn't do it. Somebody else did it. And we hurt the insurgents. Journalist praises Spring Crane. The journalist who embedded in the headquarters has written a positive article about Spring Crane's civilian progress, claiming that the region is rapidly stabilising. Reputation increased by 4. Well, that's useful. Thank you. Now, what's your issue? Oh. You know what? I'm going to build a garrison. And then I'm going to go and whack you on the head, buddy. What's your issue? Well, another bonus. Hooly dooly. They went from $6, if my memory serves me. Now they're at $10 a hit. Wow. These guys are special. You know what? I want to wipe these guys out first before I move. No? Why it's orange? Why is it orange? Empty cave complex. Is that what it means? Okay. Land settlement leads to jobs boost. Spring Crane's efforts to clarify and document land ownership is increasing investment and boosting the economy of the region. Ha ha! Very good for us. I'm going to reject the deal. Oh, far out. I didn't think it would do that. I suppose that makes sense though, doesn't it? Oh dear. I don't want to have to do all this again. Actually, hold that thought for a second. Have I got any more that I can bring in? I do. Let's do it. You know, what do you do? Blockades. Warlord orders local garrisons to decrease support level. No. What do you do? Buy 11. No. What do you do? 6. Soldiers gather intel quicker. Coalition soldiers become much less likely to antagonise locals. Soldiers help roll out initiatives and increase local support level. Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to send you home. Boost to insurgent morale, fine. But didn't I just buy another one? Oh yeah, I have to turn on first though. Okay, fine. Let's move tanks over to here. And then move you into there. Yeah, let me guess. Oh look, you get a bonus. You know, in some countries, buddy, that would be considered a bribe. I'm just saying. You're going up there. And you're going there, there. Oh, can't put you there. Well, interesting. Let's put you there then. We need to get you out of that zone. Hmm. 1% corruption, 0% inflation. That's not actually too bad. And $27. Let's go and see what we can do. I'd like to get some more military options on the ground, actually. And I think 12, 13 significantly increases combat strength, increases speed and combat strength, significantly increases national soldiers' combat strength. Done. How many more soldiers? Yeah, thank you. All right, well, what have we got left? We got one left and not enough money. Bargain. Okay, what are you doing there? Get up there and fight them. Oh. Counter strike, $12. I didn't need to spend $12 doing that. Ooh. Slow progress with peace negotiations. Quite possibly. I think we're struggling a bit at the moment. I hear struggling. Oh yeah. We've got a garrison down there, so they've got support. Okay, we get rid of this base. Let me guess. Oh, what a surprise! You want a bonus. Holy dooly. All right, hold on. Before anything else happens, get you. We need... Oh, we get more. Okay, fine. But we need money. Oh, dear. Turn a blind eye. Oh, gosh. That was horrid. As in, really horrid. Okay. Wipe them out for a start. Move over there. Can you move into the mountains? I don't think you can if you're a tank unit, which is realistic, because you certainly wouldn't deploy tanks in the mountains. You'd be putting like fish in the shooting barrel. What we can do though is move to there and stop them from moving into that zone. Let me guess. Oh, $11 now. Well, inflation is at 0. Now you're talking about greed. That's what you're talking about. We're going to apologise. We're doing a lot of apologising. Wow. Okay. Right, let's go. We need to get on this. Significant lack of health? Oh, come on. We stop people from dying of dehydration. I mean, seriously. All right, let's go. Let's go sort some people out, shall we? Reputation damage by long-term insurgent control, right? We may have... Oh, gosh. Yep, let's do that. We may have been better off just finishing this off when we had the chance before, because we took a serious hit by what we were doing by delaying. Now, I can actually move you to there to stop them moving to the east. There's an insurgent base. We've got 60. Foolsy do. I tell you what, I am categorically never getting the Warlord again, but I do want to finish this Spring Crane episode, if at all possible, today. So we're going to keep going until something breaks. Tighten the rules. I think we're at that point where we need to tighten the rules. And then I think we are going to agree the peace deal. Our reputation falls. The process to disband 8 insurgents reduces your reputation by 9. The insurgents control are active in 6 zones. Taking over the zones reduces your reputation by 21. Peace deal completed at 71% stability. Now let's move in there. Let's move you into there. And you up into there. Oh, we can't move you into there. And you back to headquarters. Oh, we ended up with 27% reputation. Holy dolly. Roads improve for isolated communities. Infrastructure across the region is being improved by Spring Crane, significantly improving access for isolated communities. Huzzah. Victory! Achievement unlocked. Dark holes. Operation Spring Crane successfully stabilized the whole region in 2017 by signing a peace deal with the insurgents. People have hope for the future. 4 stars. Peace, 100%. Turns, 1,067. Support, 24. Stability, 100%. Difficulty, casual. Reputation, 27. Now, these are the guys. What's that? It's not giving us any info on them. That's the doctor. That's the journalist, and that's the militia dude. Warlord. No, that's the Warlord. Who's he? Don't know. Okay, so share the news. No. Region stats. Yes. Stability. Yeah, big jump. We struggled there, didn't we? We had a pretty good trajectory going there, and then it sort of tapered off there. Support levels plateaued too. And yeah, that's interesting, that, isn't it? Reputation. Well, it took a hammering at the end, didn't it? Actually, it drops there. Lost due to insurgent activities, not that great. Lost due to lack of stability. That seems to be a big impact. Lost due to coalition soldier deployment. Oh, that was kind of a thing. Okay, population. We never really got the hostiles down very much, did we? We did get the supporters up, but man, we didn't get the hostiles down. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Corruption, we nailed that pretty well, I think. I think we nailed that okay. Money, money was a huge issue. Money was like unbelievable. And our budget only rose a little bit. But the money that came in, it was like a yo-yo. And I got to tell you that the bonuses, quote unquote, for the insurgents, they might as well been. I reckon if we'd have stopped paying them, they would have shifted straight over to the insurgents. Oh, look at that. Yeah. We saw that in the game. That was that last part there where they had a real revival, and we had to hammer them. And peace. Well, we almost got peace, and then we nailed it. And then our negotiation strength went to putty. I think we won't be doing that again. We will not be turning the negotiations off once we get there. But there you go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Operation Spring Crane, which took place in the Black Holes. So let's go to the main menu. Congratulations, you have unlocked the Tank Commander Governor. Cool. Congratulations, you've unlocked the Drill Sergeant. Check the advisor screen to hire them for your next operation. I'm kind of curious, but I won't go and look now, but I would be kind of curious to see what the drill instructor is like. Now we have the Azure Dam map, which I believe is actually the last map. Protect vulnerable convoys from insurgent raids in a struggle to rebuild a vast dam before it floods the region. So this will be a time-critical, mobile protection type of exercise, which is right. So how do they get access to the dam, and where do the convoys come from? That's going to be the question. I mean, you would hope that they don't go through here, because if you were an insurgent, that is exactly where you would be. But anyway, that is going to be episode number 16, everyone. So I will look forward to seeing you back at the Gig channel for that. Or if in the meantime you come and check out some of the other videos, that'll be good as well. So until then, stay well everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.